Hi, it's gwhnsa, and this is Amazing Parenting. Today we'd like to talk to you a little bit about repairing your inner child.
Yes, I think that having kids is a great gift and a great opportunity to repair and heal all the hurt or everything, any trauma that has been caused in childhood.
Yeah, it's a great chance to correct any mistakes that you think were made in the past, and for sure there are always some mistakes that have been made in the past. I think you need to ask yourself quite a lot of important questions if you're looking at the inner child, the inner self. You need to ask yourself, who am I now? Who was I ever? Who created me? Who made me who I am? What happened to make me who I am?
Yeah, in some situations, often in connection with our children, we are triggered by something that happened in the past and that we did not pay attention to. And during these situations, sometimes it happens that we regress into our childhood and we start acting like a child because it touches the inner child inside us. It touches the child that has been in a certain way traumatized or whose needs haven't been met in the childhood, and this inner child comes out, and it comes out in our behavior or in our irrational reactions. And I think that we should be aware of this. We should try to recognize these situations, to recognize when we're triggered and to recognize when we're regressing into our child and when we are behaving like a child, and use it as an opportunity to address those needs that have not been addressed during our childhood by positive self-talk, by basically talking to our own inner child.
There's a child here stealing popcorn.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, I got distracted.
That was it. I made the point.
You made the point. Excellent.
Yes.
Yeah, life is a result of a series of choices that we make, and it's very important to analyze whether or not that we made the right choices. It's being conscious about your choices. It's understanding that choices form habits. It's understanding that choices help us to plot a course. It's also understanding that when we're young, a lot of the choices are made for us by other people around about us. They're made by parents, they're made by other family members, they're made by teachers, they're made by doctors, or maybe other authorities. And when this happens, the responsibility is removed from the situation. The consequence is removed. The opportunities for growth are removed, and it's very necessary as a parent and an adult to take these responsibilities back.
That's a very good point. But you cannot you cannot be an adult. You cannot get on to the next stage and take these responsibilities unless you address whatever unresolved issues you have in your childhood or whatever your inner child is struggling with. Yeah. I have read a great quote on the internet today, actually, this morning, that said, be the woman or be the mom, right? Let's say be the parent that you needed when you were a kid, right? Okay. So address, think back to your own childhood. Think, what did I need in this situation from my parents that maybe I didn't get, right? So what could my child need in the situation? And then you will be able to better connect with your children.
Hi, darling.
And to yourself. Hi, what did you bring us?
Oh, you brought us some
Oh, I've got some
unpopped
kernels.
Kernels of popcorn here.
Yes.
Okay. The popcorn party last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got popcorn everywhere.
Still finding in the rag. Yeah.
So still standing on it. Okay. Yeah, understanding who you are, where you are, or even what you would like to be begins with asking questions.
Yes.
You need to think about, maybe you can think back to when you were a child. Think about who guided you, who led you, who did you look up to, who did you follow, who did you idolize. Hi, darling. Can you wait 30 seconds until we finish this little video, please?
I just want to make one more point, okay?
Yeah, 30 seconds.
One more point that I wanted to make
Help
was
yourself to some help.
make sure.
I'm gonna have to move these
Okay.
things from here because she's climbing up on the bench.
Make sure that your relationship with your kids is in alignment with the relationship with yourself. That means it is really difficult to do peaceful parenting, respectful parenting, if you do not feel that same way towards yourself and perhaps towards your inner child. So make sure that when you're trying to peacefully parent your child and to respect them, that you do exactly the same thing with yourself, to do not neglect the relationship with yourself.
Yeah, I mentioned questions. I want you to think about, who did you follow? Who did you idolize? Why? What for? What were their attributes? What were their virtues? To begin with, we always copy, we always model, but eventually we need to grow beyond this perspective. In the end, it's hard to lead if you're still being led. So don't let life leave its impression on you as much as you want to leave your impression on life. Life is short, time is precious. If you only have time to learn one thing, learn yourself. Learn to know yourself. Know yourself, work on yourself. Understand that with your imagination you can grow. And to grow is to know, and to learn is to earn, essentially. There's only one you, there's only one life. You're born unique, special, original, and you're hitting me.
I'm trying to gently remind you that time is of the essence.
Time is. I just told the people. Time is important. Time is important. Yeah, you're born original. Don't die a copy. Learning who you are connects you with that inner child and allows you the opportunity to grow.
Well said.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And the children were almost quiet for 5 minutes.
Oh, come on. You can't expect children to be quiet for 5 minutes.
Can't expect me to be quiet for 5 minutes.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you very much for listening. If you'd like more information, you can find it online. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, chat with us.
Yes.
That's it for today. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Take care wherever you guys are. Have a great day.